Hey guys, Azuri here. Welcome back to Ever Crisis. In this video, I'll be reviewing the Cloud and Sephiroth Halloween banner. I'll discuss the weapons and costumes, sharing which ones I'm most likely to target and explaining why. Let's dive right into it. First, Cloud's weapon and costume. We have Cloud's weapon, the Bandaged sword. It provides AoE magic defense boost similar to Matt's core defender and Red's sleek collar, and to a lesser extent, Glenn's hardcore squad. Although Glenn's hardcore squad has physical defense buff as well. At level 90, the potency of the buff is mid. At OB6, it levels up to high potency. Stats-wise, it has more magic attack than attack, so building Cloud with magic materia is better than the physical ones. For support materia slots, it has an attack boost 1, which increases any damage materia by 10%. The second slot increases buff or debuff time by 20%. And the last slot increases ice ability damage by 30%. You could place a barrier materia in the second slot, or debuff or buff materia there for additional support actions for Cloud. Lastly, you can place a blizzard materia on the third slot for ice coverage, so you can get 30% more damage on that materia. For our abilities, it has HP boost and boost ice resist. At level 90, it has a standard boost of 24 points and 9 points respectively. At overboost 6, it has 34 and 24 points, and at max overboost, it has 40 and 36. Pretty good there. Cloud will definitely lose a lot of offensive abilities when using this weapon. Cloud is usually the physical damage dealer on the team. You'd be wasting all the weapons you invested in as a damage healer, so you're going to be transferring it to another physical damage healer. But his secondary weapon will be used as a sub-weapon, so that could work. He could be a sub-DPS with support abilities, but that would really limit his damage dealing severely. I can see a use for this weapon in co-op, where one must build an all-rounder unit, so you don't really know the two other characters that other people brought to the fight. You just bring everything there, so it could be good against Shiva, co-op, and maybe another boss that has ice attacks, or a boss that is weak to ice attacks and that uses AoE magic. It could be useful against that boss. In the future, maybe it will find some use. You can also bring this to fights that need ice damage. It is not highly specialized, however, because it provides ice resistance while simultaneously increasing ice damage. So it doesn't really make sense. I would rather it have fire resist and ice boost, but that is just a small nitpick. This weapon is really good for the event as well because the boss uses AoE ice attacks. Having AoE magical buff is really useful. We know that because of Crash Sephiroth, he couldn't be offensively debuffed. He can lower his magical attack. You can only buff the party, so it's actually useful against those kinds of bosses. I can foresee a future where this weapon will be relatively popular. It's not a bad investment, but it's not a unique weapon because Red and Matt has the same weapon type that can boost magical defense. So not unique to Cloud. Now let's talk about Cloud's outfit, the Bandaged coat. I like it aesthetically. I love the shoulder guards with what I'm guessing is Mako energy. 3 of those. Its R abilities boost HP and heal potency by 10 points each. The HP boost synergizes well with the weapon because it boosts HP as well, so thereby increasing Cloud's survivability. The heal boost, however, is kind of useless unless we build Cloud as a support healer or our pure healer. He would have to equip the crystal sword so he can heal. I don't think the Bandaged coat and the Bandaged sword go well together because you're wasting the heal boost. Unless you go pure support with the Bandaged sword, crystal sword, and Bandaged coat. So I think that will work. Alright, so that's it for Cloud's weapon and costume. Sephiroth's weapon and costume. Sephiroth's new weapon is called Dark Heavens. It sounds like a Kingdom Hearts weapon, and honestly, Seph here reminds me of Riku. Dark Heavens has a Gale Strike attack, which does single target physical wind damage at 4 ATB cost. At level 90, it has a modifier of 440%, 660% at OB6, and at max, it has 800%. It has good modifiers and on par with some of the single part target damage weapons in the game. Nothing game breaking here, but good nonetheless. Its R abilities are quite good, with physical attack and wind potency bonuses at 24 and 9 points and level 90. At OB6, it gives 34 and 24 points respectively, and at max overboost, 40 and 36 points. Really happy that it gives physical attack instead of attack. I can't get enough physical attack weapons for Cloud and Lucia's physical damage builds. For support material slots, it has 2 physical ability damage boost of 20%, so you can just put coverage material there. And the last slot provides a circle sigil boost. It is similar to Cloud's Maritime Sword in terms of support material slots and the sigil break support slot. Its stats are geared towards physical attack, thankfully, not like some weapons that don't match the type of damage they do. And by that I mean Lucia's Serpent Eater. Notice that this does physical damage. So since Sephiroth has always been built as a magic damage dealer, this will require a bit of investing in physical damage, secondary, and sub-weapons for him. So if you had Cloud as a physical damage healer, you can just put his weapons on Sephiroth as sub-weapons to boost his physical attack. You can equip Seph with Glareed as a sub-weapon to take advantage of the physical attack boost. So that weapon has a physical attack boost as is one of its art abilities, so it's good as a secondary weapon. Knowing this, it's a good weapon to draw for and invest in. So I would target this in the banner instead of Cloud's Bandaged Sword. It's not that awkward to turn Seph into a physical damage healer as opposed to turning Cloud into a healer. And the game does need a wind physical damage healer with a corresponding outfit to boost wind damage. So the only other wind physical single target damage healer is Tifa with her motor drive. Sadly, she doesn't have an outfit that boosts wind damage. Speaking of motor drive, it would make a great sub-weapon for wind build Seph, and also vice versa for Tifa if you're gonna take her as your main wind damage healer. Alright, I'm gonna draw on the banner because of this weapon and also Seph's outfit. So speaking of his outfit, it's called the Dark Harbinger. I love this as well. I guessed correctly when I first saw the teaser trailer. That would be Seph dressed in a behemoth costume. It is well made and I like it better than Cloud's outfit. This one boosts HP and Wind Mastery by 10 points. The Wind Mastery only provides a 20% wind damage boost, unlike Cloud's outfit that boosts lightning water damage by 35%. So those outfits are better in terms of boosting damage. Still, I'll take the 20% over nothing at all. 20% wind boost is good. This outfit has great synergy with his weapon and Dark Harbinger. It is best in slot on a wind physical build for him. It could be better if it had physical attack boost instead of an HP boost. However, that is just a small nitpick. The HP boost could help with his survivability. In summary, I love both Sephiroth's weapon and Sephiroth's outfit. While we're here, let's talk about Aerith's new weapon and outfit. I can't believe Aerith has another one. It could have been Lucius, but it is what it is. Her Chocobo staff is farmable and can be realistically overboosted to max. It provides a single target magic defense buff similar to her guard sticks. It is only mid-potency even at max overboost, so it doesn't stand up to the guard stick. It will provide more raw stats, however, compared to a level 90 guard stick. The bait stats are a bit on the low side, similar to 1000 Waves and Beach Parasol, but hey, it's a free max overboost weapon, so I can't complain. Its R abilities are Boost, Heal, and Magic Defense boost by 16 and 6 points respectively. At OB6, 23 and 16 points, and at max, 27 and 24 points of boost. Not bad as a secondary or sub-weapon on Aerith if you don't have another weapon like Guard Stick or Fairy Tail to boost healing potency. It is also a great sub-weapon for any healer build, like if you want to turn Cloud into a healer or Tifa, you can use this as a sub-weapon. The magic defense boost isn't so bad either. For support material slots, it has 2 attack boost ones that increase ability damage by 10% and 1 magic attack boost which increases magic ability damage by 20%. Nothing of note here unless you use this as a primary weapon for Aerith. You could slot in an elemental magic materia in the 3rd slot. Now let's talk about Aerith's Chocobo suit. It provides an HP and magic defense boost of 8 points. Not bad for a free suit. It's certainly better than her stock outfit, which provides an magic defense and critical potency boost of 4 points. It looks cute on Aerith too, but I would have preferred it to be Lucius. So, would I draw on the banner? Absolutely. I would very much like to get Seph's Dark Harbinger and Dark Heaven's weapon. Would still be happy if I could get Cloud's weapon, but it isn't a big deal for me. I prefer offensive weapons when evaluating banner, but it will have its uses in the future, I think. So I'll put the Dark Heavens as a 6 stamp reward and the Dark Harbinger as a 12 stamp. When I get the costume, I will stop pulling on the banner. The weapon and outfit is also relevant to the event since the boss and its mobs are weak to wind. The Dark Army leader also uses circle sigils. For newbies who are just starting the game, this is a great banner to draw and reroll on. You get a nice physical weapon for Seph with wind-based damage and also a costume to go along with it. For veterans like me, the Dark Heavens is a must-have as well as the outfit because it fills a niche of physical wind damage, single target, and boost wind damage outfit. Aerith has already filled the niche of wind magic damage, single target. Aerith is also built as a healer mostly, so I don't want to use her as a wind damage, magic damage healer. Cloud's weapon is also relevant. Overall, it's a great banner to draw on, and I highly recommend you do so. That concludes the guide. Let me know in the comments if you drew on the banner, what you got or what you didn't get. That's it guys, and I'll see you in the next one.